Hey guys, welcome back. Big Paul's Trucking. Well, it's the end of the week, but we have, as usual, there's always a twist, a turn in events. So let's go in the shop. I want to show you guys what's going on, bring you updated. All right, well, we got a couple things. Check it out. We got the springs for the front of this truck, but of course they're the wrong springs. Look at this. You ever seen this? This is a 2-leaf spring. We waited 12 days for those springs to finally get delivered. And you look at the truck, and the truck has 3 leaves pretty clearly. So that's not really great. We've been waiting for the wrong springs. So we called, and they ran the numbers, and I don't know, there was some kind of mix-up. And they're going to send the right ones out next week, pick these up, all this rigmarole. So what I've decided, you guys, is I'm actually going to put together this air tank. I was looking at the other side of the truck. Here, I'll show you guys. And there's actually quite a bit of room over here to work on. Now you see the shackle right down there. That's what I'm going to be taking off to take the spring out. But you can see that air tank, it's back there maybe 3 or 4 or 5 inches behind the shackle. So it's not really going to be in the way. This fender right here, this is what's in the way. And it's really hard. It's impossible to work on anything because they're so tight like that. And it just cuts you off. But the battery box and the air tank are definitely significantly behind the shackle. So the shackle is the only thing I need to really get to. So that's going to be the plan, you guys. It's not that hard. If I put the air tank back on and I put the batteries back in it on this side, I can hook all the batteries back up. I can hook up, there's 4 air lines that go to the tank. That's not a big deal. But then the truck can be started and moved out. I'll put my battery box cover on. But this fender right here can stay off the truck because it's not going nowhere. It's not going to go down the road. It's not going to get no stuff on it. So it's not going to be a problem. But I wanted to bring you guys up to speed. I'm going to set the camera up. You can watch me work. Thanks for watching. Arch guys, here we are. Well, I've been looking at this job. And it's occurred to me that I have to put the air tank in first. Bolt the straps to the side. Actually, I should put the straps on first. I think that's what I got to do. And then I'm going to, or at least half the straps, and then we'll kind of hold it up. I'm going to have to investigate that first. Yeah, I did this once before. I had a 2001 Mack CL713. And that truck had a rough life before I got it back a few years ago. And all this stuff had already rusted out and needed to be replaced because the truck did haul salt in its former life. So the salt took it all out, rotted it out bad, but that's the way it is. All right, I think what I got to do is put this aside, and I got to get those brackets on there first. And then after I get them, then I can, the last time, I think that I kind of shimmied in the tank, and it kind of sat on here precariously while I hooked up the air lines. That's what I'm going to do again. Okay. Right there and right there. We got to look at the other side. Let's see which side the hoops were on. And which side was the short side. I don't remember. Let's see. All right, short side to the back. We can do that. All right, I gotta grab some nuts and bolts. Hang tight. All right, you guys. Oh, here we are. We're gonna put this together. I don't know if you guys can see anything. We better move you over to here a little bit closer, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing. We're going to put these legs on here, going out. These are what the air tanks mount to, right like that. Yeah, I knew this was going to be a little bit tight, but it's kind of awkward. You got to hold the inside of the box. You got to have all this lined up, and then you got to leave it all loose, so it'll still kind of move around. Give you a little motion while you're looking to put the air tank underneath. So I'm going to leave it just like that. I can tighten that up later. At least it can't go nowhere. All right. That's going to look a whole lot better. I can't wait to get that air tank on there and see that. Now, those were in a place, a little bit of a bugger where those were located. Oh, I'll tell you that. All right. All right. And a nut. And I put the bolts going out because I got to keep all my space in the battery box for the batteries. I think that's how it was, but that's how we're putting it. It don't matter. Okay, now we're going to put the big hoops on. Let's look at these. One of them's going to be up front. Oh, I like this one better. So this other one's going to be the rear one. All right. Okay. Coming together. Now we can slip that air tank in here. Well, I'm sure it'll be a fight, but it'll at least give me something to kind of, I don't know, let it hang on a little bit while I'm, I don't know, I got to decide. Might have to hook a couple of these air lines up when it's down because they're kind of hard to get to. So I might be under here with the creeper in a minute. All right, that don't look too bad. That looks great. Whole tank, and then we're going to put a bolt between the two right there, strap it in there, and I got the little block that goes in the middle here. And once you get the air tank kind of hooked up, you got to fit all these things in there. And then I think I had to put a clamp on this years ago, but maybe not. Use a 2-inch bolt. I brought 2-inch bolt. We'll see if we can draw it in, get it tight. It's just that easy. All right, let me get the air tank. And this thing, you'd think it'd be lighter than it is. It's just an empty tank, but I don't know. The thing seems kind of heavy. All right, I'm going to get a creeper. I can already see this is going to be a creeping kind of thing. I hope you guys can see something. It's kind of well, I don't know. Everything for me is tough to film. That's kind of funny. That might help. Let's try that. Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay. Find my creeper. Going over there to do some creeping. When I come out, my hands are going to be black because these airlines, dirty. Definitely dirty. They've been in there for 20 some years. And you know how airlines go. You don't replace them unless there's a problem. They're probably original. Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay. I got my stool kind of helping me here. It's not doing too bad. Just enough to hold it up. All right, let's look at these airlines. That one's that one. All right. I think it's got to be to the inside. All right, well, as usual, this grabs that grabs this. But I think we're getting close. Oh, yeah, that one will line up. There we go. I'm going to tighten all this in a minute. I just want to get them all on there hand tight. Sorry for that. There's only 4 of them. Oh, man. That one goes there. Okay. Let's go back a little more with this. Almost got it. There we go. Of course, now it's not swiveling. Of course. It's like we got to do a little work on that. Oh, yeah. Fun. I got to get a wrench. And I got to get some oil. Oh, I got the old air fitting that just won't swivel on the airline. So usually it's not that big a deal. A little persuasion, a little oil. What is up here? Come on. What do you mean you're not a 3/4? Nope. I think it's something stupid like a 13/16. One I didn't bring. Oh no. Huh. Oh, there it goes. Well, now it's turning by hand. That's better. We'll take it. Just get it on there. We'll turn it on there once it's threading onto something. Oh, yeah, right. Huh. This is limited space, you guys. How am I going to do that? I think I got to attack that from the front. I don't think I can get it from the bottom. It's right there. Where it's at. All right, well, that's going to be a fight. All right, you guys, I'm going to set you up on a little time lapse. And we're going to work on this because this is going to take me an hour. And I can't video for an hour straight. Hey everybody, good morning. Big Paul's Trucking. Well, it's the next day. We worked our butt off on that air tank. I wanted to bring you in and show you what we got done. And I'll tell you, it was a struggle. It always is. These air tanks, I don't know, they're kind of precariously put in here. The straps, look, we got the spacers in here now. We got the drains hooked up. We got everything tight. I think it looks pretty good. Got the drains on the bottom. Everything tightened up now. So now we're ready to put the batteries in. I'm probably going to work on that next. And like I said, then we're going to leave all this stuff off in the front here so I can still work on that spring as soon as it gets here. So, but I wanted to bring you guys in and show you. Now that one air fitting back there, I had to actually replace. It would not swivel. It was fighting me. But even got the little rubber grommets back in here I remade. See that? And those will keep the thing from touching the tank, you know, maybe not rusting through immediately, but we're just trying to get it better than it was and structurally intact. So, all right, you guys, we're going to put the batteries in and then we're going to do a startup on this truck. Pull it out of the way so I can, like I keep talking about, get up on the man lift. And we need to install some more lights because it's kind of dark in here. But we're going to get her fixed, get her out the door, and then get the lights up. Thanks for watching. All right, you guys, we're going to put these batteries in so this truck can be started and moved. Oh, yeah, then we can work on other stuff. But right now it's in the way. So we'll put these batteries in, put the connectors in, and hook it up. Let me set these kind of out of the way. There we go. While we stick these batteries in. Positive on the left. Towards the rear. Now, we're not going to fashion the hold downs today. We're going to do them when we bring it back in and we actually finish up springs, inner fender, battery hold downs. They just hook in on the bottom here. They're not a big deal. So you got to make a little washer, set it in place, put the bar across, and tighten it down. But we're not going to worry about that today. One thing at a time. Okay. Now on these, you always got to put this part to the terminal you're going to be hooking up to. That way you carry the the power up to this, connecting to that. So that's how they go. All right, let's find the nuts. There they are. For that, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, where's the fourth one? Where did it get kicked to? 1, 2, 3. Huh. Or we had one that we had a had a junky one on there. I don't remember. You know what? I think I have another one of them over in my toolbox. Let me grab that. Oh, there we go. Cool. Well, you guys, pays to have stuff on the shelf. One more. It'll turn up. It's probably kicked under that truck, but for right now, we need to get her done and get it mobile. And then clean the mess up. Move a bunch of stuff off the truck, a bunch of stuff in the truck, because I don't want to keep all the parts with this truck. Okay. All right, these probably going to be over there. That's got to be on there. All right, come on, get on there. It's fighting me getting into this red rubber piece. Wonder why. There it goes. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there we are. Okay. Had to stick it in the rubber so it would thread in. Good. Probably got to do that to this one too. Yep. There you go. Put these to the outside. All right. Well, that's good. We're going to get this truck started shortly. Get it out of my way. Oh, there it is. Look, the other one we couldn't find just turned up. They never go far. I knew I'd seen one too on the floor. I just didn't know where it was. Uh-oh, that's not good. There we go. I still got to hook the batteries up here on the other side. But let me put these caps on here. Since they're actually still here. Oh, that one goes there. Then we're going to put the battery box lid on this battery. And admire our work, because this was all done. Oh, it looks great to do the battery box. Now, I still have one more thing I haven't done yet, but on the old box, there's a little catch right here that bolts on. I got to take it off the old box before I put that in the scrap bin. But for now, since we're not going down the road, it's going to be just fine. Let's put the lid on and get this thing ready. Get out of the shop. All right, there we go. Now, these lids I bought, they're brand spanking new, and they are nice. I'll tell you that. They were expensive, but they are nice, and they fit good. There we go. Yeah, they fit beautiful. This catch isn't there. Actually, you know what? I didn't put the back catch on there yet, but I'm going to put that in the cab for now. You see this, guys? This actually sits on top of the batteries, and it's part of the hold down to cinch them down, but I'm not going to put this in now. And in the back here, that's what holds the back of this, but it's going to be fine for now. It's only getting pulled in and out of the shop. So, okay. Well, that looks great. I'm pretty happy with that. Intact battery box, air tank, coat of paint, straps all painted up, remounted, new hardware. I didn't reuse a single nut or bolt, so it's all new stuff. But I'm pretty happy with that. So listen, I'm going to hook up the other battery, and then I'm going to bring you guys back in when we start her up. All right, you guys, Big Paul's trucking. Hey, Well, I don't want to say this project's done, but it's done for now. I think it looks a whole lot better with that new box, new brackets. I'm going to leave it just like you see it. I just checked the oil. The other side, I hooked the battery up. So this truck hasn't been running in, I don't know, it's been in that spot for a couple weeks. So let's do a little bit of a cold start. Let's turn it back so you can see if it smokes any. All right. And get this truck moved out of the way. All right, here we go. Oh, I'm sure she'll start. Up, lights are on. That's a good sign. Truck's in neutral. Oh, yeah. Started right up. Just like we haven't even touched it. No smoke. Cool. Cool, that's what I wanted to hear. All right, well, the truck's going to have to air up. I appreciate you guys watching. This is going to be the end of this episode. And next week, we're going to get back on Big Green. I'm going to get the lights up. We're going to get out of the dark. And I'm going to be able to move the crane where I need it in the shop, because all that steel I took down, like I told you guys. Here, I'll show you real quick. If you guys been watching, you see all that steel that was up? I cut it all off, and now there's nothing above this side of the shop, which is way better. It's just holding my lights up and my conduit, that's all. Over there is a pile of steel I took down, Got to haul that out still. Well, we're going to get some lights up, run some power, get the old conduit up, and then we'll be back to filming, and we'll have a lot better light. I hated the way it was. All right, I'm going to let this truck air up, then we're going to pull it out. All right, you guys, we're going to pull this truck out. It's going to sit out front while I do a little work on the shop. It'll be just fine. All right. Well, she aired up. I must not have any leaks. That's good. All right. Uh-oh. I heard something crunching. We're running something over. Hold on. I don't know what that was. What are we running over? Oh, the bucket. Well, we ruined the bucket. I didn't see that. All right, I think everything else out of the way. Oh boy. All right, we'll sit out here for now. We'll pull it back in tonight or the day's over. I think I'm going to let it run, though, for a little bit. She ain't running a while. Let it warm up. Get the batteries charged up. All that good stuff. All right, guys. Let me shut this door real quick. Okay. All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching my video. This is going to be the end of the video. And like I said, next week we're going to be on Big Green. We're waiting for the front springs. We got to get those shipped in next week for the black truck. And then we'll bring it back in and work on it. But for now, we need some floor space. Move some other stuff around. Like, share, subscribe. Please, helps my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Big Paws out!